All right, all right. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? You already know. Welcome me to Pod. I know it's a little different setting, but it's still the same shit. You already know the guy to the left of me. I don't know if he's to the left of me. I don't know if he's to the left of me. Yeah, so the way I see it, you already know the nigga I'm talking about, though. The nigga to the left of me, the nigga with the shades, El Jefe, the final boss, Tyler God, nigga. You already know. Yo, D, give yourself a standing ovation, bro.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
Yo, do the Pat Riley.
It's a chill night. You feel me?
Do the Pat Riley. The what he was doing in the thing, that video.
That's a TikTok dance. I don't do those.
I'm gonna fuck Pat Riley up.
Let them
I'm
live.
telling you, Miami ain't make no moves in this trade deadline. No moves in the trade deadline. And we one of them teams that needed it. We one of the teams that needed it. So
Facts,
when I
bro.
see Pat Riley, I need him outside the Kaseya Center, man. I
But
need
Nah,
him there.
I
And we
will
that
gonna
man
say
bang
got you
out.
3 chips.
And we gonna bang out.
that '06 jacket for the Miami Heat, that
Yo,
shit
it was
fire.
fire, but it ain't distract me one bit. It ain't distract me one
From
bit.
what?
His old
Distract you from what?
because he tried to distract us from those Giannis rumors. So he brought out the '06 jackets and shit. Bro, Shaq, Alonzo, Gary Payton was there. It ain't distract me. It ain't distract me one bit. I need
And your
his
favorite,
ass.
Antoine Walker.
I need his ass so we could bang out. Pause.
Yo,
But
What's the
the nigga to the
reactions? What's the reactions in this shit? Hold on.
I know. Oh, it's up to
yo, hold on. Let me introduce Abe. Yo, my nigga Abe, y'all already know the nigga who started this. Jordan, Corn Wolf. Y'all already know. Yo, what's up?
What up, man? We here, we back. Listen, man, we stronger than ever. And you only as strong as your team, bro. Straight up.
Y'all already know JD, man. Y'all already know what the fuck going on, man. But trade deadline just went through in the NBA, and you know we got to get to it. We got to get to it. There's a couple moves that I ain't gonna. I don't know if there was any needle movers when it comes to this trade deadline. Like I don't see anybody that's been traded that's gonna like tilt. It's gonna tilt the balance.
You on your Daryl Morey shit?
Daryl Morey really threw that shot at James Harden. He was like, "Oh,
Niggas are trash.
yo." But how y'all feel about James Harden going to Cleveland, man? Darius Garland to the Clippers, James Harden to Cleveland.
All right. So, first things first, the main thing. I think that was probably the best trade of like all the trades in the trade deadline time for the simple fact of the Clippers are all right. Fuck it, yo, we're gonna have to rebuild, but we're gonna rebuild. Let's go get some good pieces to build around. So why not a young guard like Darius Garland? Yeah, he's been injured a lot, but the fact that he's going back to, if you can go back to a couple years when he had his own team before, Spider came, he was actually playing very well and he was a playmaker.
Garland nice, Garland nice.
It was like I'd like to see him with Kawhi. That would be pretty cool to see if he could kind of spice his game up a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
And Harden, bro, we already know what Harden is. Shout out to Cleveland, but they all in the spider, bro, and I respect it.
They thinking about a 2-year run that's gonna last in Cleveland between the Mobley, the Allen, Donovan Mitchell, and now James Harden. How do you feel about it, D?
So the only problem I have with what my good brother just said is the reality of it is you just want to see Kawhi play. Fuck all that other shit. You just want to see Kawhi Leonard play. Kawhi Leonard is one of the very few basketball players that are so talented. You put that motherfucker out there with 4 broomsticks, he might win a championship.
He did it.
It's fucking mind boggling. He gives you whatever you need. You need me to lock up your best player? I give you that. You need me to drop 40? I can give you that. Need me to hit a clutch shot? I'll give you that. Make the best play on the floor? I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
But his problem has always been availability.
That's been both
Unfortunately.
their problems.
Yeah,
Like
you're right.
like Avery said, like Garland has injury problems. Kawhi
Yeah.
has injury problems. I don't like this trade for the Clippers for that reason right there. Are we ever gonna see them play together? How many games are we gonna see them play together? Garland be gone half of the season. Kawhi be gone 75% of the season.
Oh Lord.
This season here is the most healthy we ever seen. I mean, we've seen Kawhi in the past 2 years. Then we throw in Garland that's injured damn near most of the season. I don't like this trade for the Clippers. I don't think it made them better. I think they at that part of their process where they just like 2027 comes along. We want the money, we want the cap space, so let's just ride this on until Kawhi acts out, or we tell Kawhi we got to get a divorce because these two players are injury prone. Zubac just left.
Yeah.
Zubac just left, so it's like, what are they doing with that squad? Are y'all competing for a championship, or y'all trying to tank? But y'all can't tank with a player like Kawhi fully healthy.
Right.
No.
So what is the Clippers doing? What
And then
direction they taking?
you're wasting the prime of one of the more brilliant basketball minds as far as the head coach is concerned in the league, in the Tyronn Lue.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
agree.
ass.
I
That
agree with
ass.
that, but I'll say this about the Clippers personally. The Cleveland Cavaliers, everybody was like, the Cleveland Cavaliers are extremely meticulous, and I peeped it when they traded away DeAndre Hunter. And everybody was like, "What? He's the most consistent dude, Defensively, he kills it." People were like, "What? How y'all trade him to the King?" They get back Dennis Schroeder, Keon Ellis. These are
Keon Ellis big, man.
guards to have on your team, especially come March, April, May, bro. So I like that Cleveland. They were very meticulous with this trade. James Harden was just, all right, bet. Let's just add a little bit of ice into that cake that we already got baking, excuse me. I bet. Let's get it now. Now, James, you come through, facilitate. Spider, you could just feel me when you want to get back to being who you are, a straight assassin. That's why his name is Spider. He's an ISO god, but like he hasn't been able to do that.
Cleveland got better. Cleveland got better. I know DeAndre Hunter left, but Keon Ellis, that's a big pickup because those point guards, those guards that's gonna have the ball most of the time in their hands, that's gonna be killing Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. You don't want those guys guarding that player. You bring in Keon Ellis now. Come on, man. Come
He can
on.
shoot
He's a
too, right?
point of attack defender. Point of attack defender. He can shoot. He fits that mold. James Harden is a little bit better than Darius Garland on both ends. I know James Harden is a cone on defense. We know his reputation, but Garland's even worse.
Way worse.
Garland's even worse.
He's
I feel
slow.
James Harden gonna help that Cleveland squad more than Darius Garland could. I was hearing reports that Donovan Mitchell he didn't like the mesh with Darius Garland. So DeAndre Hunter asked out. He asked to be traded. You got to bet. You got Dennis Schroeder. You got Keon Ellis. Cleveland got better. Cleveland got better. Shout out Cleveland's front office, man, for maximizing Donovan Mitchell's 2 years.
I ain't gonna lie, but I
And
do
and
gotta say
before you
this.
say that, Ed,
Right, bro.
and James Harden is gonna be crucial to Evan Mobley's development. Because we spoke on Evan Mobley. We spoke on Evan Mobley this whole year. We need him. We need him to be here now.
Right.
We need you to be here. And James Harden's gonna help him be here.
I hear you, bro. I agree 1,000%. One thing that I gotta say for me personally, I'm sorry to the NBA watchers, to the fans, to the people that watch us. I went on a limb and was like, yo, the Clippers are gonna be a playoff contending team, not knowing these niggas is just gonna dismantle.
They still got time.
I don't know. Bradley being hurt. Zubac up out of there.
Don't troll.
Chris Paul going like.
Don't troll.
You said Chris Paul.
I'm saying at the beginning of the season. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta talk about that.
He was a part of the team. I hear you, but like
I was gonna sneak him in.
I'm hearing this and I'm looking now in hindsight. I'm like, oh, damn, bro. I was all the way wrong, bro.
I mean, let's see. Clippers could surprise a couple heads. We don't know what that tandem could do yet. I'm just saying they injury prone, but they could step into the floor together and they can mesh well.
John Collins been waiting for Zubac to get out of there. He's like, yo, please, bro.
Yeah, because now he the man down there. But before I get into this trade, let's sneak in that Mike Conley. That he think they slick. They knew Mike Conley ass was gonna get bought out. They knew his old ass was gonna get bought out because nobody want Mike Conley ass. And then they gonna trade him, and then he gonna buy himself back. You know what?
Why not?
I like it though.
What you got against Mike Conley? What's up?
I ain't got nothing against Mike Conley.
Nothing.
I see them tricking the system though.
Right. He about to be a head coach soon too.
But Daryl, man, this your trade right here, man.
Who?
AD. Your
Ain't
boy
my
D'Angelo
fucking
Russell
trade.
got over there too. Your man
Ain't my
D'Angelo Russell.
trade.
Mitch Russell.
Ain't
Your
my
boy Chris
trade.
Middleton. Your boy Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton, bro.
Why
That's
you
You gonna
naming all these? Like, what's up with you?
hold
You
on? You
naming
not
all
gonna
boy.
these niggas.
you gonna say Chris Middleton on your boy?
That's crazy.
How's he my?
Daryl.
The nigga was never my boy.
Oh, see how niggas act, Jay? That's
You
wild,
see,
Jay.
that's what I don't like about D. That's what I don't like
Like,
about Daryl, man.
no, no,
That's what I
no.
don't
Time
like
out, time
about
out, time out.
Daryl, man. That's
Time
what I
out.
don't like about El
No, no,
Jefe.
time out. There's video footage now, nigga. When the fuck did I ever say this nigga was my
Oh, we can
man?
pull it back. You just said that this
Pull
video
it back.
footage, straighten back to last season.
Yeah,
You was
I ain't
calling
say I
you was
fuck
Hey,
with him.
you was calling him a
hey,
mini
look, right.
monster. You was calling him clutch.
Yo, bro.
You was calling him clutch.
Time out. Just because I can speak on aspects of a nigga's game, it don't mean like we got a podcast going for crying out loud. I'm speaking on the nigga's game. Don't mean I fuck with the nigga.
Nah, you was glazing him.
You asked me what I saw, nigga,
Glazing
and I told you what I saw. Like,
Oh shit, bro.
Look, Chris Middleton, now he in Dallas with my boy Cooper Flag now. You know, they Dallas is taking that squad. They're getting rid of the guys that don't fit Cooper Flag's timeline, and they're getting them up out of there because Cooper Flag now is averaging in the past week, he's averaging about 35, 30,
He found his
about
launch pad.
30, easy.
He
They
going crazy.
Dallas is getting more players around Cooper Flag's age group, which I love, because now it's setting him up for like, yo, this is your squad. This is your squad right here, and he's showing the talent. He's showing the promise to be one of them guys in the NBA soon. They got Chris Middleton. They got Marvin Bagley. They got AJ Johnson. They got Tyus Jones. They got a couple players in Dallas, man, to build with. I'm not gonna say they are a young core and they got like promise, but as in right now to fit Cooper Flag's game, it's a good pickup.
I agree with you,
And
and
they save a
I
little money.
wanna, huh?
I said, and Dallas save a little money.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, and I was perfect. But I want to shout out Jason Kidd because he needs to get credit because he is instrumental in the development and the progression of Cooper Flag, and he
Facts.
sees what he wants to do and what that young man is going to mean to the league
Mm-hmm.
sooner rather than later. And this is why the right coach and being a basketball genius matters. Because
For
I
real.
don't care what anybody says. Jason Kidd is one of the greatest basketball minds that's ever lived. And
Some
people talk about LeBron, but LeBron on many occasions will say, "Hey, listen, y'all talk about me, but Jason Kidd is right up there with me."
Yeah, man.
that was actually perfect that he actually let him run point at the beginning because now the way his play style is, where he's gonna have the ball most of the times in his hands, he's gonna have bigger people guarding him, so he has
Yeah.
to handle to get past them to be able to see the game at a point guard vision, and that was Jason Kidd.
Hey, he's a genius. I didn't see the vision.
What?
I
You
didn't
ain't
see the
seen
He
the
vision.
wasn't
purpose?
he wasn't setting up Cooper to run point. He was setting him up to have the ball in his hands.
He
Like,
get
yo,
doubled.
sometimes you need to bring this ball up
Right.
Yeah,
because you got
yeah.
Clay there. Clay, if you don't want Clay to bring that ball up, nigga, you gonna have to do something. Sometimes you got to bring it up. But they got Tyus Jones now. They got a couple
That's
people.
the one thing that nigga never worked on in his game. Dribbling.
I don't think he had to. That wasn't his job.
But like, we not about to ask him at 35 plus to be. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you never was dribbling. Stay that way.
Nigga, they was asking D'Angelo Russell. They was asking Nemhard to run it. Like now they got a more developed Cooper Flag with the ball in his hands. He got Tyus Jones. You know, they got a couple things. How y'all feel about AD?
Real quick, bro. Even ask y'all a question. I'll add on to the AD thing too. Other than Jason Kidd, right? Jason Kidd got Giannis he developed, and so far Cooper Flag. Are there any other coaches that like have developed players that are notable or promising today?
Develop?
Yeah, like I mean, they drafted them. They in the mud. All right, maybe fourth, fifth year they had to go, but they learned their principles with this coach.
You could say a lot of that. Nikola Jokic. You could credit that a lot to Mike Malone. His play style, Jokic came in like that, but to believe in him and to put him in sets, that was you credit a lot of that to Mike Malone.
That's a good one. I don't even think about Mike. That's a good one, Jay. But just
No Popovich and Wimby.
Nah.
No. Hold on, I'm thinking back.
Can I go Brad Stevens and Tatum?
No. Minnesota. Anthony Edwards and
Finch, yeah, that's a good one.
Finch.
He right. Yeah. His confidence is high.
There's Nick Nurse and Maxey. You could made him a star. Like that's the reason. That's one of the reasons James Harden wanted out of Philly. It was Daryl Morey, but it was because Nick Nurse is now elevating Tyrese Maxey to be Maxey. There's a couple that but Jason Kidd, when you talk about superstars, ball handlers, got the ball in their hands, 1A guys, Jason Kidd got 2 under his belt.
That's crazy, bro.
We don't know what Cooper Flag gonna be, but the trajectory is special.
Right. Yeah.
What's up with AD, man?
Woo!
Whole ass AD.
Listen, bro. If Trae Young taught us anything, bro, he taught us fuck these niggas who don't believe in you. Go where you wanted, go where you celebrated, and never stay where you tolerated, bro.
Where's AD celebrated at though? Where's he
celebrating?
With
you? When he won the in-season tourney. Right. And he was popping champagne and all that.
No, in-season tournament for them. They was popping champagne. They was popping
That's when you was celebrating them.
AD is gonna be celebrated in LA for the trip that he won with LeBron. But he got shipped off to Dallas. Dallas, he played like 10 games in Dallas. I swear to God, like maybe like 15 games in Dallas. 10 games. And that era was over. But now in Washington, this squad here, I'm interested in it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm interested in it. Trae Young, AD pick and roll. Trae Young, Alex Sarr, AD defensive duo down there. The Keyshawn George, the Trae Johnson, the Bub. This list going down in the Bilal. How you say his name? Bilal Kalabali.
Yeah.
Bilal. Sorry.
I never say his last name, bro. Just say Bilal, bro.
Yeah, Bilal. Bilal, but two-way demon.
Not
too crazy on the offensive side, but on he a defensive demon. He long. That squad in Washington, I need to see it fully healthy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I need to see it fully healthy.
Peep this though, Jay. I peeped this shit. The Washington Wizards are not low, and I noticed that in the new salary cap that the NBA has right now. Long story short, be careful and pay attention to the teams moving to the end of the year. And I say that to say this Wizards team is one. The Bucks team would have been one because they're about to rest Giannis to tank. You know what I mean? Washington Wizards are going to tank out the rest of this year. So on top of everybody you just talked about, they get a lottery pick coming in next year. So like a lot of these teams are really loading up for next year, bro. It's about to be crazy, bro.
Best position. They in the best position. They got their starting center, their starting point guard the next season. They ain't playing a game this year, so it's gonna set them up for the draft. And if they land the top 5 pick in this draft here, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. This draft going 8D, 8-9D. I'm talking about players that's trajectory, like that's trajected to be stars in this league right here. It's going 7-8D. If they get any one of those picks, come on, man. Washington is thinking smart. They said next year we competing for a playoff spot. That squad right there, I'm interested in. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Keyshawn George, I'm a big fan of Keyshawn.
Right. Be careful because Indiana too, Jay. They get Hallie back, Pascal, and now you throwing a big body Zoo down there with this, bro. Knicks better hurry up and get a chip this year because it's looking slow.
Yo, son. Indiana's getting one of those picks. One of those guys I just told you, one of those top 9, top 8. Indiana getting one of those.
Niggas loading up.
I'm surprised at you, Jarvis, but I'm not that excited for this Washington Wizards team. I'm really not.
Why?
Doesn't this remind you, and maybe it doesn't, but for me, you know what this team reminds me of? Remember when Kobe, Dwight Howard, Steve Nash?
No. Those were old niggas. Old niggas. AD old. But Keyshawn George is in his early 20s. Trae Johnson's in his early 20s. Bub is in his early 20s. Trae Young still not 30. These guys still got
What's
legs
this
in them.
narrative on 30? Because me and you over 30. So what's this narrative on 30?
No, I said below 30. 30 in the NBA, you consider damn near unk. We ain't even gonna lie to you. We ain't gonna lie to you. You heard what they called Kyrie at like 32.
It's a fact, bro. This
31.
nigga,
They was going amongst.
bro,
And he had to let them know.
You old.
Nah.
In your profession, in your career, you old.
That nigga, Jalen Brunson right now is 30, bro. And it's not saying that he old, but like in terms of business, if your business ain't maximal at this time, the likelihood of your business being maximal as we continue, you know what I mean? Like Brunson, he at the height right now, what he can do. I'm not saying he can't maintain it, but it's not he about to go average 60.
Only the players that don't depend on athleticism and only the players that could translate their game into something else could last to over 30, 30 or 33 and shit like that. But if you are a one-dimensional pony, 30 ain't gonna look good for you.
Right.
And that's for anything. That's for any career. That's in life.
Right. For sure.
But I'm a fan of that Washington Wizard squad. Keyshawn, I'm a big fan of his. They gonna kill, man. They gonna kill.
Bet you. Fuck that. I'm gonna have some fun. I bet you right now, and this is recorded, them niggas don't win 50 games next season.
Hold on, you giving me a healthy AD though?
What does it matter? You got a lot of weapons. What does it matter? He's Anthony Day-to-Day Davis. Why are you acting nervous now?
They got weapons, but AD makes them special. AD makes them special. I told you, D. In the NBA, for a team, the worst place to be is mediocre. Good enough to almost make the playoffs, the play-in, but bad enough. Bad enough where you lower in the standards in the playoffs, but then good enough where you ain't gonna get a high draft pick. When you're in that middle, it's the worst place to be. Washington is making moves to get out that middle. They making moves to get out that bottom. And in this league, you got to make a decision. You either gonna go up or you gonna stay down.
That's Brooklyn.
Exactly. Brooklyn they piling up on assets. You see, they stand in the bottom, but they piling up on assets. They know they whack. But they waiting and waiting. They piling up assets. Miami, it's the worst spot to be in.
So deep.
Because they refuse to believe they trash. So we'll never get a draft pick, and we keep getting our ass whooped in the first round. That's the worst spot to be in.
But Miami is one of those destination locations. So I don't really feel bad for you.
We haven't got a star without the help of D Wade since D Wade. The only star we ever got without the help of D Wade was D Wade.
Yeah, bro.
D Wade helped with Braun. D Wade helped with Bosh. D Wade helped with Shaq. D Wade helped with Jimmy Butler. There is no star that shows up without D Wade's help. And Pat Riley can't close no deals.
Quick question.
Yeah, y'all remember when y'all got Scary Terry?
And we gave up a first-round pick. That first-round pick could have landed as Giannis.
Niggas thought, but hold on. Backstory. Niggas thought Terry Rozier he earned the right to get that, right? Niggas greasing him in Boston. Be like, all right, okay, I understand. Nigga went to...
We're talking to Scary Terry down there in the Yams, man.
Nigga, he was gambling. He wanted to gamble and do all this. Look, man, we gave up a first-round pick. That first-round pick could have landed as Giannis right now. Giannis would have had a Miami jersey on. But we gave up a first-round pick for Terry Rozier.
But Giannis and Bam together might be a little nasty.
What? That would have been DeMarcus Cousins AD. That would have been DeMarcus Cousins AD.
Who bringing the ball up?
Both of them.
It's one ball, Lord.
They don't even need no point.
It's one ball, Lord.
Bro, those two niggas together were cheat code. Both of them can shoot. Both of them get 30 rebounds. Both of them can block your shot all day.
Oh, now both of them can shoot, but y'all niggas y'all didn't see
both of them could guard 05. Both of them could guard 05.
That's the part. Yeah, that's the part. They could lock up crazy if they wanted.
We could have had Giannis, man. We could have had Giannis.
Hey, bro.
But let's move on to another trade real quick. There's an interesting trade. KP to the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga finally left the shackles of Steve Kerr. And he went on to Atlanta. What y'all think about that? Kuminga and Buddy Hield.
I didn't see it coming.
I
No,
mean, they got off the train once they knew Giannis wasn't getting off that ride, they pivot.
I hear it.
quick thing, Jay.
I
KP
didn't see
healthy?
that one coming. But listen, Porzingis
You said
ain't
what?
nothing to.
I was
What?
saying KP healthy.
He's there. He's healthy. He there.
All right. So, truthfully speaking, the Golden State Warriors fucked over Jonathan Kuminga. OD, you send this nigga to where they got guards all day. They have like 4 guards already before Buddy and Kuminga get over there. So like, what is he about to do over there? That Jalen Johnson, Ricochet, I can never say his name. What
Zach.
they doing, bro? Right, Zach. Oh, what are they doing that Kuminga's gonna? Oh, this is so much better. No, they actually play better in this system than Kuminga would with a Jalen Johnson. So I don't really see how. And then Buddy they just threw him in there like just from cap savings. But it's kind of messed up, bro. Like send him somewhere where he could actually have a chance to compete. I'd have seen him maybe Charlotte somewhere where like they need like somebody to actually get to the cup.
Yeah. I like I think what they envisioning right now is Jalen Johnson at the point. They gonna want him to bring the ball up and do what he do. And with this trade here, it gives them a cut into the basket athletic player in Jonathan Kuminga. And then it gives them Buddy Hield. So that regardless if Jonathan Kuminga starts or get off that bench, I think he'll find a role in Atlanta. That coach wanted him for a while long now. The fan base likes Jonathan Kuminga, so I think he'll find a role there. They all young. Ain't like one of them is like there's a veteran squad, so he's one of like the young niggas and he just sitting at the bench. He's gonna fit in. I think he's gonna fit in Atlanta. They freaks. That Atlanta squad is 6'8", 6'5", and could jump and do everything. I like Atlanta, and they picked up Jock Liddell.
Oh yeah,
Jock Liddell. That's Jock Liddell. I got him in my fantasy team. Jock Liddell. He be hooping for real. And I'll say this about KP. One, he's gonna be a free agent this summer, so they're gonna save money there in Golden State. But I like the fit in that Kristaps Porzingis. I feel like he fits that squad there. Now he could fit. He could be next to Draymond. Draymond could do what he do, and he could be a center that could shoot 40% from three.
I think they really did this for Steph because Jimmy out. So
who else they would have did it for, bro?
No, I mean respect. But I'm saying that's
This nigga Draymond can't score, bro. This nigga can't score 6 points right now. They need offense, bro.
Yeah, Golden State. This ain't no needle mover. But this ain't I ain't even going to exaggerate it like it's a needle mover. KP though, I think he fits. He can't be the end or be all. I think he fits. He'll probably be out by this summer. But as in right now, for this half a season here, I guess for the playoff run, let's shoot threes all day. Let's get KP. Let's get KP.
Personally, bro, I wish, man, it sucks. They already replaced that nigga Vucevic is in Boston now, but like that was the best I've seen KP play. Like, and I mean, like he a good player. But what I mean, like under a system or under with certain players, that was the best he looked, bro. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I hope he
in Boston, right?
Yeah, I hope like maybe Golden State will find a way to get him into the offense, like how they normally do with that kind of pass and cut offense.
Oh, they will.
Well, Steph and Porzingis pick and roll could be pretty interesting.
Yeah, facts. Like he fits their style of play. If he can stay healthy, he'll be good for them. He'll be good. He'll probably resign for cheaper money than he is now.
It's not for nothing. Just basketball mind. How would you guard that?
The pick and roll?
KP?
Yeah, between Steph and Porzingis.
Shit, you got to put a body on him. You got to put a body on KP. He gonna shoot. He can shoot over anybody.
But he can shoot over anybody.
Yeah,
and then if he dish it to Curry,
He
It's
he
like,
gonna look big. He gonna look big. He big. He like
yeah,
7'2",
yeah.
7'3".
Yeah.
He gonna look big.
The
So he's
only
standing
thing,
next to Wemby.
right? My only
All right,
knock on
well.
KP, right? Right. That's my only knock right there. Is when you see that matchup, Golden State versus San Antonio, a nigga like KP gonna get cooked up, and I don't mean it from a disrespectful standpoint. That's my knock on KP. He's just not aggressive. He's another big that could be just as aggressive as him. He bitches up every time, bro. It's
He
like
said KP gonna get cooked up.
like, if he
Stop.
gonna chop, if you come on now,
Yo,
chop him up.
KP. But yo, let's move on to this next trade, man. Boston. If the rich don't get richer, Boston just picked up Nikola Vucevic and gave up Anthony Simons. Gave up Anthony Simons and a second round pick, and they received Nikola Vucevic and a second round pick as well. I like Boston don't make dumb moves. At least, and if they do, it's 1 out of 1,000,000. Boston found their starting center. They got Jaylen Brown. They got Derek White. They got Pritchard. They got Vucevic. They got I can't always mispronounce his name. The center that was playing there before Vucevic got there.
I can never say it.
Quetta, whatever his name is. That
Yeah,
nigga.
that's a tongue twister.
They got players go on who go there. Like they got players in Boston that fits a style. Jaylen Brown's playing at an MVP level. You gave him a starting center that can rebound, that can shoot threes at a over 35% clip. He's a veteran. He's experienced. Now
Oh,
you
you
ain't
talking
got to
about his
start
run?
Quitter. Oh, I keep mispronouncing his name. NQ from from Boston. You ain't got to play him a lot of minutes. Bring Vucevic in. The Jason Tatum rumors are still going around. This is a good move for they lose a lot of scoring off that bench with Anthony Simon going to Chicago, going to the guard heavy Chicago. They got like 10 there.
Yeah.
They got like 10 guards there.
I'll say this about to add up what you're saying, Jay. Yes, Anthony Simons like that didn't work, and we watched it. Yes, they do need scoring, but they don't need that type of scoring. And what I'm gonna say this to all my Brooklyn Nets fans: we watched this nigga Cam Thomas for 2 seasons. It was he could score, he could put the ball in the cup, but you don't do any of the other things that translate to winning basketball.
You
That's
talking about Anthony Simons?
yeah,
Okay.
he's in that boat. And I wanted to see him in Boston. That was all right. This is your chance. Let's see if your scoring can matter. And he was still doing his
It,
thing, but it just
it
didn't
mattered
seem
in Boston.
to their what they liked, how they like to play. I should say it wasn't the same. You know what I mean, they like to get them threes up. He's more like let me dribble do my thing here, fucking up the offense. You know what I mean?
They
Like
call him Baby Dame.
it's
Baby
like
Dame.
right.
Baby Dame is crazy.
So it's like for his not to say that he's a great player and a great scorer, but for that specific team, that type of scoring wasn't like beneficial for them.
Yeah. I feel what you're saying. So. Do you think Boston got better of this,
Well,
right?
yeah, Boston got better because this is the thing. Vucevic could score too. He's a 20 and 10 guy too. When he chooses to get in his bag, he could do it. So it's like they could actually. And then when they were playing with KP, a big that can stretch the floor, Tatum, Brown. That's when they started going crazy.
I
You
think
know what
that's
I
what
mean?
they was trying to replicate with they saw what a stretch five could do. They looked in the market, seen Vucevic was available. We want that guy.
I
We
respect
want
it.
that guy.
I agree with you 100%. The rich definitely got richer, bro, for sure.
Always. They always find a way to make a big trade. I mean, not a big trade, but they always make it makes a better trade. That front office. It might be one of the best in the business.
Thanks.
I'm gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. Let's talk about one more.
Shout out to boy.
I want to talk about one more. I know Dow been trying to get into Chris Paul. He died. He died for me to mention his name. He died for me to
I don't
mention his
see why
name.
niggas. I don't see why niggas is hiding that.
Please. They hiding him in Toronto.
um,
That nigga to Canada, bro.
as a matter of fact, I want to talk about two real quick. Two quick ones. The Jose Alvarado to New York for Dalen Terry. They had just got Dalen Terry and traded him away for Jose Alvarado. How y'all feel about that one? Does it make the Knicks better? Do you like Jose Alvarado? He makes
He's a
them
very
tougher.
crafty player.
He don't be back down. He don't back down from any challenges.
He makes them a little bit more scary on defense. You always got to worry about where he's at on the court, literally.
Their point guards is small. Their point guards is
Yes,
small. They
yeah,
tiny.
but he brings a different element to the game that not a lot of people are doing. He's
Mhm.
crafty.
Yeah, he's
You
crafty.
you got to worry about where he's at on the court.
I'll tell you this much: we got to worry about where he at in the court. But best believe when they get into them playoffs and he on that court, them guys on the other end of the floor gonna be looking at him like, yo, hey, move over. Like he one of them guys that can play the passing lanes. He'll come steal the ball from behind you. But come playoff time, I need him in front of me because I'm gonna make him food. He's small. It's nothing against small players, but you small. You
All
small.
right.
The thing with
Not Jalen Brunson small either.
he's shorter than Brunson. The thing with Brunson too is that like Brunson actually like got like size on him, and essentially like he's 6'1", 6'2", but he's not a frail 6'1", 6'2". You know what I mean? Like he got a little bit of weight on him, so he know how to use his body.
Nigga Avery
Alvarado,
called him thick.
right? Alvarado got
Nah.
Alvarado's a little more like I wouldn't say lean, but he's a lot shorter in stature. But they're like he may be an inch or two shorter than Jalen, but in stature he's smaller. So I
You can
agree with
tell.
you. But for all my Nick fans that was like, yo, this is a good pick. Oh, we playing chess, not checkers. My nigga, stop. That was corny. That niggas is corny. Scotty Alvarado. Jose Alvarado. I respect you, bro, for sure. But this doesn't do much. He's just replacing Deuce McBride. That's all he's in here for. You know what I mean? Deuce is he got a season ending injury, hernia situation. Sorry to hear that. But it's really just to show up and make sure that the bench stays the bench, bro.
Yeah.
How dare you talk bad about the New York Knickerbockers and the greatest Knick to ever grace the floor in Jalen Brunson? How dare you? Who
The
just passed
greatest.
Carmelo Anthony for most 40-point games in the Knicks jersey? How dare you? It's sacrilegious. It's blasphemy.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. I rock with JB for sure since Villanova days. Jalen Brunson. That's the only reason I actually don't violate the Knicks now. You know what I mean, I'm still not a Knicks fan. But he's the only reason I don't violate these niggas. Truthfully,
Nice. Yeah.
like, I do not like the Knicks. None about them, that organization. But you got my man's who's a proven winner. I gotta sit back. Respect.
JB nice. He's nice. In order for me to call him the greatest Knick ever, I need to see him do it again. I need that playoff run to reach the Eastern Conference Finals, deep in the Eastern Conference Finals, or I need a finals appearance. A final. I ain't say you gotta win it. I need you to do it in high fashion like you done it in the past playoffs. I ain't saying you can't do it because we've seen you do it before, but I need to see it again in order for me to call Jalen Brunson the greatest Knick ever.
Okay.
Jose Alvarado though, he makes the bench better. I feel like he fills some needs, some ball handling necessities that they needed off the bench. Jordan Clarkson just he's a firecracker. Like you don't know exactly when he's gonna pop off. But I like the trade for the New York Knicks. They got a little tougher with Jose Alvarado. He's a New York native as well.
Yeah.
Bring him in. One more.
Yeah.
Kevin Hooter, Kevin Herter, and Dario Saric for Jaden Ivey and Mike Conley. Timberwolves receives cash. And we already know Mike Conley gets bought out by the Chicago Bulls. He's back in. He didn't even leave. He didn't even leave Minnesota. He ain't packing no bags.
Nigga packed a fake bag. He said, "All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow."
a fake bag too. Nigga did the waterworks. Nigga said, nah. Mike Conley wildin'. But Kevin Herter and Dario Saric went to the Pistons. Jaden Ivey, he went to the Chicago-based, stack heavy on the point guards and shooting guards, Chicago Bulls. This trade here, it's a little weird for me. Yes, the Pistons get shooters, and Dario Saric, and they get Kevin Hooter. And they get the right to swap their 2026 first round pick with the Timberwolves, which don't really mean much. They both playoff teams. But it's basically Jaden Ivey for Kevin Herter, sorry. I don't know if it makes the Pistons better. As a talent, Jaden Ivey is a little better than Kevin Herter. But Kevin Herter is a better shooter than Jaden Ivey. So I'm guessing Detroit needed more shooting on that squad with Osar Thompson about to start. Starting on that squad. With Jalen Duran starting on that squad. They can't shoot. And then K Cunningham is a shooter, but he's more of a scorer than just a shooter. Tobias Harris the same way. Duncan Robinson could shoot, and now they got Kevin Herter. Um, I guess they went for the shooting. I mean, it doesn't move the needle, but Kevin Herter could shoot. I guess they opened up the floor more.
I see what you're saying, Jay, but I think that they went for shooting, but they also went to double down on spacing. You know what I mean, like, these players are more like, yeah, they're shooters, but how can we hone in on what we're doing well? And that sucks. I hate the fact that they traded Jaden Ivey, but after that injury last year, he don't look the same.
Yeah. Like, facts.
From an athlete, I get it. I respect it, but what I'm saying, he don't look the same, bro. So the choice, like, all right, we can either try to make this nigga work, or let's get better spacing.
Let's get better spacing, bro. I agree with it, man. I mean, if you can move on from Jaden Ivey and see more of a help in Kevin Herter for this year's playoff run, then by all means, make the trade. You got a little better, and the floor is spaced a little bit more with Kevin Herter. Today they went up against the Knicks, and they straight up destroyed him. He didn't play. Kevin Herter didn't play. I mean, he played 8 minutes and scored 8 points. But they got Ron Holland, like a driving kick. They got Paul Reed, big body off the bench. The bench got better.
Stu starts.
Who?
Isaiah Stewart.
Yeah.
You can say that. He starts on as of right now. He started for Detroit. But Jalen Duran didn't play. And so that's what it is. I think it's Tobias Harris, Osar Thompson, Cade, Duran, and Robinson.
One more thing too for the New York Knicks. Listen, Carl Anthony Towns, niggas fuck with you.
Oh boy.
No. Told us, niggas rock with you, Carl Anthony Towns. We rock with you. But that boy Jalen Duran be in the gym all day, all night. So you better get some tough skin once you start playing Detroit. And I'm gonna watch that game when we get off. I'm gonna watch like the recording of it just to see like how did he handle himself against the Jalen Duran. Because bro, every time he go up against these monstrous centers.
Nah, Cat didn't play today.
All right, bet. Say no more.
But you're right, because if it works out the way it's supposed to work out, they gonna meet in the playoffs. And they the best two teams in the East. They're gonna meet in the playoffs. And you're right. He better get ready for that matchup. The Knicks need a little bit more scoring. They Cat didn't play today. OG Anunoby didn't play. But the way they doubling Jalen Brunson is like Osar's there. Then as soon as he gets off, Ron Holland's there. Now you bringing in a couple other players there that could also fill the need. The Karis LeVert. It's like they throwing bodies at Jalen Johnson. If none of them guys on the Knicks could help him score 20 or them scores 20 themselves, the Knicks need a little bit more scoring, man. What's going on?
And I think that right there, I'm not gonna lie, Jay, has a little bit to do with Mike Brown. And that's why I agree with you. He was never the nigga to take this team to the next place. Because Jordan Clarkson is like, bro, he can do it off the bench, but for some reason the offense ain't set up for that. And it's like, all right, what you want from me?
Yeah. He's a cone too, though, on defense. Like the New York Knicks defense, bench, it's not as good as it was advertised to be at the beginning of the season. And at the beginning of the season, we said the New York Knicks had a full squad, the best squad they had in years. But we wasn't taking into account that this bench is like, yeah, like Mitchell Robinson might be the most effective player off their bench, and then you bring in the Shamit, the shooters, that they streaky. They either having a good night or a bad night. You bring in the Tyler Kolek, like these guys are streaky players. You can't ever get something consistent from their bench. because they all inconsistent players.
Right. I just picked what you said, and I forgot they had Tyler Kolek still.
You can't depend on. You don't know what they're gonna give you each night. So you're gonna
That's
need
fair.
Brunson to drop the 30. You're gonna need Karl Anthony Towns to do the 20 and 10. And if they don't, it's gonna be magnetized. Because the other scoreman is a hit or miss when the bench comes in.
Yeah.
But yo, that was it for the trade line. Giannis big ass didn't move because he didn't want to demand the team. But this summer's gonna be the Giannis frenzy. Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers gonna have a conversation this summer.
Nice.
So, and there's gonna be a lot of suitors. Golden State gonna be on the suit. The Lakers, Miami, everybody gonna be on the suit. So this year's summer is gonna be one for the ages. But y'all already know, man. Welcome me to pod. We took a week's absence, but we're gonna. If the settings change, we still gonna keep it going. Cause y'all already know how we do, man. Same shit, different day. To nigga to the left of me, El Jefe, nigga to the.
Wait. We really gonna get up out of here without talking about Chris Paul?
Yeah,
I was
nigga.
trying to escape. I was trying to escape without. Hold on, before we leave though, he right. Chris Paul got traded to the Raptors. I don't know if they're gonna buy him out. If they do buy him out, I don't know what team want him.
No one is crazy.
The guy on the Raptors said that he has high respect for Chris Paul. So however he wants to end his career, he's with it. But I think it's over, D. You ain't getting what Draymond told Paul Pierce?
Told him he wasn't Kobe. You ain't getting the farewell tour. They don't love you like that.
Yeah, I love you. Niggas got love for me, my nigga.
So if we have to remember Chris Paul for this last season here, I'm gonna remember him by what Draymond told Paul Pierce.
Nah. Well, you got Lawrence Frank.
That's been his whole season.
Lawrence Frank over there in the Clippers organization. That's how you feel about him. He don't want to let him go and cut him.
Nah. He didn't build enough love in those organizations that he played for to get these farewell tours. It's that, D. You ain't Kobe, nigga. They don't love you like that.
He tried to, and Chris Paul not low. He tried to pressure from a business standpoint. He tried to pressure the NBA. Be like, from a business standpoint, yeah, niggas gotta give me a farewell. No, no.
Niggas ask the league, niggas ask the owners, like, yo, we gonna do this for Chris Paul. They like, Chris Paul. Niggas said he ain't Kobe. Then we don't love him like that. We don't love him like that. He ain't D Wade to be getting no jerseys.
So in New Orleans, he can't go back there and just ride it out.
And Chris Paul got into New Orleans because Katrina hit Charlotte. I mean, because when Katrina hit New Orleans,
right?
That was it was a weird time.
It was.
So
it was a weird time. It's like
Drew Brees. Drew Brees could go to New Orleans whenever. Niggas pull up. Drew, just pull up, bro. We got you. Chris Paul ain't got that, bro.
He ain't got no juice. He left a bad taste in people's mouth.
Shit.
For real. Say that again. Say what Draymond told Paul Pierce. That's Chris Paul's season. People been telling that to Chris Paul all season.
So he should just end it?
It's over.
So
nah, yeah. You got a team general manager that you never even played for his team. And he's saying, yo, I got high respect for him. However he want to go, we can go. Nigga, how you think he gonna want to go?
Can I get on the floor, please?
ain't no minutes on the Raptors for Chris Paul. Chris Paul, get up out of here, man. Stop having niggas feel bad for you, man. Yeah, ain't no farewell.
He can't go to your team?
Nah. Our team already bad. Our team already bad without Chris Paul.
He can't throw Bam some lobs? What's up?
So
y'all some hating ass niggas, man.
Chris Paul was bad on defense.
Chris Paul.
Yo, that number
now.
You ain't Kobe, nigga.
Oh,
that number 3 already retired. Yo, D Wade, let him hold that for 6
and
months.
I got high respect for Chris Paul. But farewell tour, should have just left the beginning of the season. You ain't even playing. You ain't even playing.
I could be real, I got respect for CP, but like that was never. I'm not that type of point guard. I was never. You feel me? I'm Ja Rule, Derrick Rose. Give me the athletic niggas, bro. Come on, bro. This nigga
Yeah,
boring.
that.
But I respect it. You know.
I respect Chris Paul's career. I respect Chris Paul's career. I respect Chris Paul as a player. But if he's leaving bad taste in somebody's mouth, I'm not gonna be fighting for his farewell tour. Just go off onto the win, bro. Same thing Dirk did. Dirk ain't asked for no farewell.
Right. He saw Luca. They got these. I bet.
We good. Everybody showed him love when he stepped on the court in Dallas. Like, yo, showed love, give him a pound. That's
That's
it, nigga.
cause that's cause Mark Cuban had a private conversation with Dirk and said, you know what, I love you, but it's over. Why?
So
So let's not act like that didn't happen.
so and Dirk knew he was never leaving Dallas. So nigga, we was
Yeah.
still gonna see him every day. So it's like whatever, like it's cool you leaving for the fans, but nigga, every time you turn into a Dallas game, you're gonna see Dirk.
That's a fact.
Good point.
But welcome me to pod, man. Welcome me to pod. What episode is this, Abe?
Is this 40 or 41? Let me see.
I think it's 41. I got you right now.
See,
Got
I
you
think
right
it's
now.
40.
Yeah, bro.
I think it's 40.
I think
It's
it is
40?
40.
I think it's 41. Hold on, I ain't leaving till I make sure.
How old
Hold
you
on.
gonna be this year, Jay? 40?
Oh, me? Why? I'm a 90s baby. That's all the world gotta know.
Facts.
I think your shit coming up, bro.
Now this 41. This episode 41.
Get the fuck out of here.
Welcome me
No,
to pod, man. Let me look. Episode 41, man.
this is
Oh,
crazy.
Nigga, put that shit in La La Land.
episode 41. Welcome me to pod, man. Trade deadline edition. Con Wolf, El Jefe, JD. You already know, man. Welcome me to pod. Peace.
Rob, we here with the game. You can't even see my shit. Hold on. You here with the game. Let's go, man.